Welcome back to the Craig Art channel. Today we're working on the Ariens ST824 again. And this time we're going to do a little bit of a modification. First thing we're going to do is we're going to replace the coil. We're replacing the coil not because it doesn't work, but because the windings I tested were getting pretty high on the primary. So here's the original Tecumseh coil. And it's original 1986. It is OEM. And I tested the windings when I took it off. The primary came in at 5.6K and the secondary is at 255. This bottom numbers, the secondaries are okay. But I thought I might as well replace it because I'm going to be installing a new flywheel and stator and headlight. So I got an original. For $15 you can buy an Amazon Chinese, and this is made in China anyway, but it is an original equipment. It says it on there. Put the light on and see if you can. Yep, there it is. I guess I said this one worked, but you know, at some point I think it's on the way. The windings, the continuity in it, it's starting to probably wear itself out. So I scored a pretty good deal for $60. I got a brand new flywheel. This flywheel, why you need it, is because it has the magnets. And this is the 3-magnet flywheel for the Tecumseh Snow King engine. And this is the 18-watt stator that's got the 2 copper windings. And then it's got the connector here for the headlight. This is an old Ariens headlight. I don't have the bracket. I'll have to fabricate something, but it's got the plug, so it just plugs right in to that, and we'll have some daylight down at the end of the driveway. Now, this isn't a super bright headlight. It will definitely do the job, and that's what we need because it's pretty dark out there. Coil is going to need to be able to ground itself to the engine. So you want to make sure that it's got a good ground. So I'm just going to clean off these posts, make sure there's a good ground there. Alright, so I found a screw and I threw a lock washer on there. So that'll allow me to get this thing mounted. It's got on the back side you can see where it sits, and then that washer will make sure that that doesn't come off. Now we can get our coil mounted, and then I'll get this put in here, and then I'll make sure I get this adjusted properly. You can use a business card, but I think like 10/1000ths is what you typically want it set at. So I'll just pull this all the way up like that, and then we're going to use a 3/8. I'm going to take this cover off. Okay. Now the reason I'm doing this is I don't want this wire to come in contact with the flywheel, so I'm just going to route it behind it. Have my stator back on, and I put that plate back and I ran the wire behind the plate. That'll keep it away from the starter and the Bendix, and keep it away from the flywheel. Alright, got our coil on. Put our kill wire on the back. So that's set there. So we got our flywheel just lining up the key here. Get my coil out of the way. That attached here. Well, I figured out why I wasn't able to get the flywheel on. It's because the key is sheared off. So I gotta let me punch that key out, and then it should go right on. Got a feel for it, and it should be able to walk it right on, just like that. There we go. Just check that Bendix here. I get it. Yep. Good engagement there. All right. Let me get the get that nut on. Spark plug wire goes right through here, through the top. Don't go crazy on these. Like that, like I just did right there. Just self-tappers. Okay? So I routed that so it's safely out of the way. We'll wind up zip tying this. I'm thinking use this through hole that's on the handlebar, and that should clear about even with the chute, so that should give us a good line of sight for the headlight. Made a bracket. Use these little conduit holders, straighten them out. So basically, the light will fit in there. Actually, this will be turned around. This thing is screaming hot. So this will fit real good right in there, nice and snug. And then this is going to go right on there. And there's already a hole that goes through there. So I just need 2 bolts, and then it's mounted. So it works pretty good. There it is, old school headlight. We got it working pretty good. It's gonna help out a lot because we're supposed to get 10 to 18 inches. Who knows though? But tonight when I'm snow blowing, I'll be able to see. So that's gonna wrap up this video on the Ariens ST824, adding a flywheel, stator, and a headlight to get yourself some daylight down there. Now, I can also put an LED on this if I want. They make those par 36 lights, very much like the same ones that are on the wheel horse. And those only draw, I mean, that's an incandescent bulb. But you can see it's still, that stator puts out a lot of power for it, so it's pretty bright. But down the road, if I want to change out that bulb, I can swap this bulb out with one of those par 36s and take this rubber off and flip that around and get an LED if I need to. Alright everybody, this is going to do it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section what you're working on. And we'll see everybody in the next video.